up in the early hours of the 2nd of April to confirm that I've got heavier period symptoms again that are scary, because I am beginning to think that since I've been on pretty much since the 4th of March, that I may not have a break at all, and it may be going to go straight into the next one. And it's absolutely terrifying. The last period was absolutely awful. A lot of clothes were trashed and everything, and I could do without not having my tranexamic acid on top of everything else, feeling so not only unsupported, almost like counter supported by the so-called services and by so-called family. And that's the other thing. I'm so desperate that I gave in, and my mum now has my phone number, which you can see some of the videos on that subject, but she has my phone number without having had their overall deal. So I've still got the same situation with my brother, and her backing him, not me, and basically, yeah, the whole situation. He has concealed all of his contact details from me, and it was just, I was holding out for a long time, and at a certain point, because I'm so isolated, in the end I ended up giving in, and I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but I'm absolutely desperate, and I've got my husband and carer, but he has his side of the family and some sort of people associated with someone who's married into the family who's taken over. Anyway, it's but basically I've often been isolated, and it's difficult for me, but at the same time I do have some pride, and the way I've been treated is appalling. But at a certain point you can only take so much of just being constantly isolated. And anyway, yeah, and I mean, preventing me from speaking to my own grandmother, who has obviously died from since, and preventing me from speaking to my aunt. I mean, those things are, it was unacceptable behaviour by my mum, but in a way it's like she's done the thing, it's all or nothing, all or nothing, and I've ended up, I don't know, accepting her. It's the best I can get. I don't know. Anyway, that isn't really what this was about. This was about the period situation, but it's all intertwined, and basically, yeah, it's a very, very overwhelming situation. But as I say, not an awful lot of support at all. Understatement, you know. But yeah, the way that the doctor's surgery have carried on, and Dr. or Mrs. King, it's just been appalling, absolutely appalling. I've got no words, and it's absolutely terrifying. And yeah, just absolutely terrifying.